Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States, located on the borders of the Potomac River. For a district that has been bestowed the honor of having some of the nation's most iconic buildings and monuments, you can expect that the houses in Washington, D.C. hold their own in terms of grandeur and resplendence. When you think about grand buildings in Washington, D.C., the first structure that comes to your mind is probably the White House, which has served as a home to past and present presidents of the United States. The White House might be a grand building in its own right, but it is far from being the only property worthy of causing a double take at its sheer magnificence. You know what? I have been seriously considering being neighbors with some of our country's finest politicians. And just for that, today we will be doing a rundown of some of the most expensive homes in Washington, D.C., and I'll leave it up to you to decide if these homes are truly worth their hefty price tags. Number 9. 2860 Woodland Drive, $10.5 million. This impressive stone manor has stood the test of time for almost 100 years, having gone through many renovations since 1927 to stay in line with modern trends and designs. 2860 Woodland Drive is an unforgettable residence well worth its asking price. In 2012, the home underwent an in-depth renovation which transformed it into the modern fortress it is today while retaining its classical charm and outstanding finish. The estate features 5 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms in 8,500 square feet of space, and the property sprawls across a comfortable 1 acre of land. Other modern amenities in this home include an impressive swimming pool and pool house, a croquet court, a layered garden, an attached 2-car garage, a sunroom, a library, a private elevator, and a recreation room, among other things. Number 8. 3131 Chain Bridge Road, $10.9 million. The timeless design on this modern masterpiece earns it a much-coveted spot among the much-desired and expensive properties in Washington, D.C. The landscaping on this house is perhaps one of its more endearing features, but don't count out the stunning designs on the inside. Everything about this home screams opulence, from the pivoting glass door which gives entrance into the 12,200 square feet of space. On the main level, you find a 2-story living room, a dining room, and a kitchen that is simply a chef's dream. The house is designed for optimum privacy and comfort for both the owners and guests, with its 6-bedroom suites, programmable custom lighting, and 12-foot ceilings. Number 7. 9 Chevy Chase Circle, $11.2 million. Known as the Corby Mansion, one of the finest houses in Washington, D.C. has a rich history, an old age, and a pretty steep asking price. Built in as far back as 1839, the Corby Mansion holds a spot as one of the first planned suburbs in America and has raised speculations as to whether or not it could serve as the vice president's residence. The house has been remodeled many times, with Arthur Heaton expanding the estate in 1911. This house has hosted many dignitaries, politicians, and even presidents within its 22 rooms, which include a ballroom, a large library, a pool, a carriage house, an outdoor terrace with a bar, and a music room. Number 6. 5517 Pembroke, Bethesda, Maryland, $11.3 million. Sitting on a 1.4-acre wide lot, this 20,000 square foot home features 6 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, and a slew of other amenities to make living in the home well worth its $11.3 million asking price. The house was designed by renowned interior designer Barry Dixon and leans towards a more Normandy-style design. Renovations have been made on the house to get it to the sophisticated property it is today, but the most recent renovation in 2020 saw some major adjustments to the kitchen. Amenities in this luxury house include a pool house and heated swimming pool, a reflecting pool, an indoor basketball court, a wine cellar, 8 fireplaces, and a detached staff apartment. You don't need to worry about your car collection. The garages in this home can house up to 8 cars at once. Number 5. 3301 Fessenden Street, $11.9 million. With almost $12 million, you get the opportunity to own this beautiful Renaissance-style estate. If you have a large family or you enjoy throwing regular parties, this estate is perfect for housing and entertaining guests. 17,000 square feet of pure luxurious space translates into a home with 11 bedrooms and 17 bathrooms. Beyond the bedrooms and bathrooms, this modern home is outfitted with amenities including a spa with sauna, a wine cellar, a game room, a massage room, and an 11-car garage. The interior of this house is impressive, but wait until you see the exterior. French doors usher into a luxurious garden complete with a heated pool and a guest house. This house is in a prime location, only a few minutes from the White House and Washington National Airport. Number 4. 3122-3124 P Street, $11.99 million. This stunning home went through a complete transformation to become the beautiful piece of architecture it is today. The history of this house is just as rich as the building itself. Here's an interesting piece of information. The house is featured in the popular movie The Wedding Crashers. Location, style, and the upgrades to the house make it one of the hottest properties in Washington, D.C. today. From the exterior of this house, one can already appreciate the exquisite heated pool, landscaping, and 2-car garage. The large family room, the kitchen, and ample space for entertainment and recreation make this home feel like a private resort for visitors and the owners. Featured in the 4,250 square feet of space are 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, carefully crafted to retain the pristine beauty of a bygone era and the convenience/elegance of the modern era. Number 3. 1607 28th Street, $12.5 million. One of the oldest homes in Washington, D.C., Brook House is strategically located on one of the finest locations in the district. The property dates as far back as 1887 and has housed renowned names such as former Senator Ted Kennedy. Renovations have been made to this house to expand and keep in line with more modern designs, but the house still retains touches of its classical Edwardian beauty. Guests stepping into the Brook House are first greeted by an elegant reception hall with beautiful marble flooring, before making it into the living room where you find high ceilings with a truly breathtaking view of the bubbling fountain through the French windows. Walking through the house reveals even more impressive rooms, including the paneled study, a chef's kitchen, a breakfast room, a master suite fully outfitted with luxury amenities, a generous wine cellar, and an entertainment room. There is little doubt that this home is well worth its asking price. Number 2. 1617 29th Street, $17.8 million. This historic Georgetown mansion is also known as Hollerith House, after the man who originally built the home in 1911. The mansion sits comfortably on 1617 29th Street and has a beautiful view of the Capitol, the Potomac River, and the Washington Monument. This 11,000 square foot, 4-story building sits on 0.06 acres and has been home to a number of remarkable people in the past, including the CEO of Arlington Asset Investment, J. Rock Tonkel. Since purchasing the house, Tonkel has spent quite a fortune renovating the 7-bedroom, 9-bathroom mansion. The home boasts a number of impressive amenities, including an elevator, 3 fireplaces, a large living room, 2 garages, and a glass-encased kitchen. Number 1. 409 Chain Bridge Road, McLean, Virginia, $25 million. Situated on well over 3 acres of land in a prime area outside of Washington, D.C., this beautiful mansion holds a top spot as one of the finest houses in the district. With a blend of both modern and classic architecture, the main house is an interior designer's dream with over 48,000 square feet, featuring an array of rooms including 20 bathrooms, 9 bedrooms, multiple living rooms, a dining room, a pantry, a 2-story great room, a chef's kitchen, an exercise room, a library, a large wine cellar, a 3D media room, and an impressive 30-car garage. The outside of this house is just as impressive as the inside, featuring multiple balconies and terraces, an infinity-edge swimming pool, a beautiful garden, a tennis court, and a gated entrance to welcome you into the majestic home. Not too shabby for a $25 million home, eh? And that's all we have for you today, folks. Thanks for staying as we made our way through some of the most expensive houses in Washington, D.C. What do you think about these houses? Are they worth their asking prices? Are you thinking of heading down to the Capitol to scoop up one of these bad boys? Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.